Your CV, if you position correctly, is the smartest, most powerful marketing tool you can have. It's one you can print out and have digital PDFs and can send instantly and have printed so that you can hand them out to people. Some of the conversations that I've had are in a grocery store line or when I'm picking up my kid at daycare. I see someone who knows an attorney or is an attorney, or in places like BNI or CEP where it pays to make sure that you have business cards. One could argue that business cards are your most important marketing tool. I think they are great communication tools, but I think this is the power of positioning. So, how many of you have heard me talk about PPE before? The PPE marketing strategy is position, power, and educate. The CV is a part of positioning. And again, your CV is the most powerful positioning tool. I have probably helped review, oh my gosh, like over 200 CVs at this point, at least in my days as a legal nurse. And most of them are resumes. Most of them are positioned as if you're trying to get hired for a job, which you're not. And most of them have too much job history on there that muddies down the important aspects of your experience. So it's not a job posting. It is truly you showcasing your expertise so attorneys can, in a split few seconds, see the most powerful pieces, have their attention drawn to the most powerful phrases or words on your CV and make split-second decisions. Your CV doesn't sell your job history, it sells your clinical clarity. Attorneys don't hire experience, they hire expertise. Use your CV to make that distinction loud and clear. Most of the time when you hand someone a CV, you've got to connect the dots for them or pique their interest. And what is interesting to attorneys is what you can help them accomplish. Repetition muddies your CV. So you don't want to repeat anything at all. We are compressing this information to fit on one page, ideally maximum two, because the attorneys don't have a lot of time and they're not going to spend a lot of time. Let's keep them interested and in a split second help them make big decisions and become really attracted to all of our expertise. Do not forget to put your contact information. I prefer you to put it at the top, somewhere at the top, left, right, center, it doesn't matter, but always at the top. It's super easy. Put it in your header, put it with your name. Email is king. And you do want to put a phone number. You want to put a phone number because people text more now than we ever have. I almost recommend not putting social handles on printed CVs. It just takes up space, and space, that's prime territory. If you're going to do a digital version, put it in the footer. You can make it small. Everyone puts them in the footer. It's totally fine. I don't know if you guys realize this, but when you glance over something for interest, you go from top to bottom and then back to middle. Everyone does it. Everyone goes top to bottom really quickly, no matter how interested they are, and then they go back to the middle, and then they'll go back to what caught their eye at the top. If nothing caught their eye at the top, then something at the bottom did. If you're a nurse, and that's all the attorney needs to know. They don't need to know what you do on the day-to-day basis. Nix that entire section. You are not here to impress a nurse manager. No one in the legal world cares how many patients you can manage or how many people you have taught. GPAs are like your high school diploma. No one really cares. And I'm not saying if you have a 4.5 GPA that you shouldn't put it on there, but I'm also telling you shouldn't put it on there because it's irrelevant in the positioning that you're trying to take as a legal nurse consultant. Your brain analyzes words and images, colors on a document before you logically even realize it. Make sure you're bringing and drawing the eye to what you want them to read first. You don't want to bold everything, but you want to bold the right thing. So you're probably going to do a couple of drafts of these. And my greatest advice to you is number one, get your first draft done. Be happy with it. If you don't love it, it's okay, because you can always update it. You can always add, change, or maneuver anything you want, right? You're going to see another CV and go, oh, I really like that. Do not stress or worry that this is going to make or break you getting a case. Remember, this is your most powerful positioning tool. But it's not the only thing, because you also have your conversation, right? I am telling AI you're an expert legal nurse consultant CV builder. Create a professional attorney-friendly CV for me that's one page. So give it instructions. Here's my info. If you don't like these fonts and you want to use a different one, but these are two super simple, easy to read fonts. Allow subtle bold or one muted color for emphasis, but nothing flashy. Avoid abbreviations, and then final output. Provide the CV in a polished text format, then generate a downloadable Word doc. Ask me any clarifying questions to ensure that you can produce the most powerful positioning tool for my LNC business. I want you to be able to take this prompt and actually go create your CV and use it. Use it for your advantage because it is the most powerful positioning tool. And it is your opportunity to get this done wicked fast. It's really cool how it's going to help do a lot of the heavy lifting so you can see and go, I like, I don't like, I want to add XYZ in, right? What if I want to add other certifications? What if I want to add other stuff in? Then I can prompt it, hey, add this information in and redraft another Word document and tell it to do it so that I can extract that and put it wherever I want. Let it do a lot of the heavy lifting and the organizing for you. You want to answer the questions and you want it to clarify so that when it outputs your first draft, that it's doing the best it can do for you. But this is such a time saver, guys, such a game changer. My biggest final tip for you guys truly is your CV is not a document. It's not just a document. Think about it as your positioning tool.